Oh my gosh, is that a special co-host that I see?
Why, yes, it's me, Peaches Christ.
What privilege to have you with us.
Oh, I'm thrilled to be here talking about the season 18 queens, their suitcases full of materials, and when Rue made them name names on the runway.
You know what is such an important issue in the drag community?
Idiocy?
Literacy.
Oh.
The girls read each other in front of Mother this week, and she gives nooch.
They sure attempted to.
They tried. The library has been condemned. Let's get into this episode. New Race Chaser starts right now. M.
Oh.
M. Mom!
Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser.
Hello. And welcome back to Race Chaser Au Courant, a podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection, and dissemination of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, starting from the very beginning. This is the beginning. Willam isn't here, but you know what? My name's Alaska. What is yours?
I'm Peaches Christ.
Yes! I'm so glad you're here.
I am thrilled to be here.
Oh my gosh. Have you been on Drag Race?
No, I haven't. Can you believe it?
But you've judged on Dragula like multiple times.
Yes, a bunch of times, yes.
So you know what it's like seeing a drag competition.
Oh, yeah.
Bonanza.
I mean, and truth be told, I never told you this, but I was supposed to be on Drag Race. There was a whole secret thing that was being planned, and I was all set to write and direct a parody. Yes. And it was going to be one of the episodes. And then poor Mish had to call me and break the news.
So why did they pull the plug?
Apparently something with Viacom, but I don't know what. But that's the tea.
Oh my god!
That's
I
hot
know.
sauce.
I was really excited.
Sickening.
Yeah, I was doing a summer season in P-Town, and I was all set to fly to LA and shoot it and everything. Never happened.
I feel like they're very hesitant to be like, let's have a drag queen in an authority position on this show. It's very rare.
Well, I wasn't going to judge. I was just going to lead a challenge, But it's true.
Yeah.
They've had Love Connie, Candace, Alyssa. Yeah.
They had Bunny, but she was dead.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe you could go back and just be
I should
like,
call them and be like, what if I died? Go book Heclina next. Sorry. Was that?
We're watching season 18, the season everyone is clucking about. Have you watched this season?
I have. And I will say that I wanted to be ready for this because I respect you. I originally thought I'd be a third here with you and Willam. And then when I realized that it was just going to be you and I thought, oh my God.
We saw you across the podcast. We like your vibe.
I was very excited to basically ingest the series in record time. I think I've watched season 18 probably faster than anyone else. So I'm like,
how long did it take?
A couple days to get to this point.
It's like waterboarding.
Yeah, but I've enjoyed it. Like when you immerse yourself fully into something, it's like I feel like I've been living with these bitches. You know? Yeah.
Well, so do you like it?
I do. I'm enjoying it a lot.
It's a fun season.
I think one of the things I said to Dipper is I'm really enjoying them enjoying each other. It feels like they really are respectful of their creative, what they're all bringing to it.
Totally.
I don't know. It feels more maybe creative this season where the challenges feel, less produced.
Glue this and sew that and like come up with something. It is fun. It's very good morale this season.
Yes.
Like they all are very sister-like. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm enjoying that.
Last week was the Rusical. It was Fanny, Annie Meets Ballroom.
Yes.
And Mikey's vocals were impressing us all. Kenya stepped up to the plate to show some star quality. And Darlene played a dog. Have you ever played a dog?
No, but I've had people play dogs. Actually, you came to that show where I had a
Did
cousin.
I play a dog?
No, it was Cousin Wonderlet played Precious in my Silence of the Trans show. And we stuck her in a well with Lady Bear.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, my God. Jane Don't took the win for Miss Shenanigans. And then there was the mother-daughter lip sync.
Mm-hmm.
And Athena was sent home by her granddaughter, Juicy Love Deal.
Yeah. So I actually watched that, and I felt like that was one of the main places I saw the producers' hands, where I did feel like, okay, they were waiting for a moment where they could squeeze in this grandmother-daughter, battle. And I don't know that I totally bought that it was justified. But I get that it's TV,
Here is the puppet, and these are all the master. That's
Exactly.
from Housewives.
Oh, really?
A woman says puppet master like incorrectly, and she's like, "This is the puppet up here, and we're all the masters down here." Just
Well, she didn't squabble her opportunity.
She
did
didn't.
she? No.
she did not. So the girls come back in, and there's a lipstick message. Everyone's crying. Ladies, remember the cage you're trapped in? You built yourself. Juicy, bring it home. I love you forever, all of you. Athena Deal. Is that like from RuPaul's book, that quote? What is that about?
It's definitely very self-help, but also true,
Yeah.
And it's
to an
very
extent.
it's very much like, if you look at this season, because they're not at each other's throats, they're not the way that you bullied Jinx on your season.
Whoa.
That was so cruel.
I did.
With your
Ganged up.
little trio.
Yeah,
I
ganged
remember.
up.
I remember.
Yeah. Enjoy bullying.
There doesn't seem to be as much of that, and I think if you look at them, they are actually struggling with themselves, and so I actually
Yeah.
thought it's actually good therapeutic advice.
Good for her. Now, I watched the preview for this episode.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to bring the girls back. They literally
It
said
made
last
it
week,
look like it.
remember all the girls who went home? They're here. Like they literally said it. Didn't they?
They alluded to it.
So I was excited for like the chaos of like, oh my God. And they didn't. They
No,
didn't do that.
it was definitely a trickery type moment, But this is my question to you, and as someone who's been on the show,
Mm-hmm.
if they were to ask the girls to pack a bag of drag or remnants or fabric, do you think the girls knew that it wasn't for them when they packed it? Because there is this sort of like sense of sabotage.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it sounds like they deduced it. Like
Mm.
they were like, okay, well, this clearly isn't going to be for myself because I know what's in it.
Right.
So I think they knew, and the girls were chatting beforehand.
Right. Oh, right.
Especially the family members.
Yeah.
So I think they deduced like we can kind of be shady with this.
Because it was kind of fun to see. I loved the Jane Don't storyline because at first she was so excited.
She was like, I hit the jackpot. Yes.
yeah.
No, well,
She made it work.
what kind of fabric
Yeah.
would you have put? Black sequin?
I don't know. If I thought that it was what it was, I'd probably put like a bed sheet or something, I don't know.
Right.
So that's where I was, yeah.
Non-stretch.
That's actually the cruelest. Anything
That-
non-stretch.
That's too hard.
That's mean. Whereas I actually thought that they weren't, that's why I wasn't sure. I kind of was watching it going, some of this actually looks okay.
Yeah,
like,
some of it was
looks
great.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what else happened? Oh, they do the reading is fundamental.
That's right. The mini challenge.
I was really annoyed watching this.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to like be enthusiastic about it, but I'm like, it's not fun to watch people barely be able to string a sentence together that's funny in like a reading challenge. It's like hard to watch. And it's like there's so many queens out there who I know would just be like so sickening at this, and they are looked over by this program. It's not so, but okay.
Well, you are excellent at it. As someone who's been in roasts with you, you are hilarious and great. And it also is a part of drag culture that I feel like is sort of undervalued. That kind of like improv, that kind of comedic timing. That, I mean, I grew up in a drag world where that was part of our culture, was getting on stage and ripping each other to shreds.
Yeah.
And it was a love language. And actually, the meaner someone was to me, I was cackling.
Really?
Do you know what I mean? Like, if it would really cut deep, I was like impressed, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas now I feel like we're in this sort of like, oh, you shouldn't be mean, or, you know, and it's like, no,
Right.
be mean. Like,
Yeah.
that's part of what's hilarious about it. And there's a code of understanding that this is permissible.
Yeah.
But
And the thing about this isn't even improv. You can write they tell you the night before, like, this is coming.
Oh.
You also have seen the show, so you know it's coming.
Right, of course.
You can write or have written for you a bunch of canned, like Mikey's were very, they could kind of apply to anyone. A face only a mother could love. Casey Anthony. You remind me of my favorite character from the Wizard of Oz, the Brick Road.
Hilarious.
Those could kind of work for anybody.
Agreed.
Pack 10 of those. Have somebody write it. Call Jackie B.
Yeah, and you get the list and you go, here's the list for fat
Mm-hmm.
girls. You know what I mean? Like, here's the list for busted makeup people. Here's the list for the girls that can't dance. Like, you
Yes.
know that you're going to have that. And why wouldn't you have that pool ready to go? It is astounding.
I wanted to do an experiment because sometimes it's just the delivery. Maybe the jokes aren't bad.
Okay.
So I made a list of the worst jokes, and we're going to try to deliver them,
Okay.
but make them funny with our
Oh,
delivery.
I love it. Okay.
So, do you want a pair of reading glasses?
yeah, of course. I mean, the sad reality of it is,
You
I
need
actually
actual
need
reading
them now,
glasses. Well, these are readers, so you
okay,
can.
these are my readers.
Yeah, you
No,
can
thank
use
you,
those.
Thank you.
Unless these speak to you. These are kind of spooky.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah, they're kind of
those
spooky.
are fierce.
And then I have but these are cunt.
Those are cunt. Yeah.
So it's really up to you.
No, I'll
Orange and
do-
black, Halloween. No, that works good.
Wow.
I'll do this. Does that look okay?
That looks
Oh,
good.
very nice.
Okay, so
Okay.
you can choose any one of
Okay.
these. And I just wrote down the very worst.
These are rough. That is for sure.
They're rough.
Nene Coco, out of drag, you look like someone Jane would beat up and steal from. These are bad. Oh my God. Nene Coco, out of drag, you look like someone Jane would beat up and steal their lunch money from. In drag, you look like a mechanical engineer.
That was good.
I feel like if you add some sort of weird,
if you say it in a funny voice, it's funny.
it makes it better, right?
That was good.
Okay.
I would have laughed. Okay. Oh, and I have to
those
do this old
match.
act. Oh, please don't make me do this. All right, let's read these cunts for filth.
Yes.
Nene Coco, the forever twink who got access to free cable and watercolors in the psych ward.
You're right.
And we're-
Because it's still not funny. The
not
words
funny
are
at
not
all.
funny, but you're funny. You have to make, and also, it's like that thing sometimes. Have you ever been at a comedy show where you know people are laughing just because other people are laughing?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Where you're
Yeah.
like, wait a second, that wasn't funny at all.
No.
But everyone's like, because you don't want to feel like, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to fool
Oh
them.
my God. Wait, okay.
Yeah, do another one.
Okay. It's basically just the same delivery. Okay. Mikey Meeks. Everyone says you look like Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, but I think you look more like Peter Dinklage.
It works.
And we're going to add laughter
Yeah,
in post.
Sure.
Perfect. Amazing.
So, ladies, the jokes were great. Just the delivery could be better. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
And I love that RuPaul, we're back.
Okay.
I also love that RuPaul used to, in earlier seasons, she would be like, even if it was a mediocre joke.
Yeah.
She'd be like, This season, she's like,
Yeah. She's really doubling down. Like, that
doesn't
wasn't
help.
funny.
That doesn't help.
No, it makes it
though.
awful.
If you're scared of doing comedy and RuPaul is like not even being like an easy audience member.
Yeah. She did the same thing on the Snatch Love Island.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
that was
She was
called.
like,
Yeah, she was kind of like, she literally just kind of looked like, oh my God, you're horrible.
kill yourself.
Yeah, it was basically
It
like
just
that.
wasn't-
With her eyes. She was saying that with her eyes.
She did say
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Mikey Meeks wins the reading challenge, rightfully so. I thought she was very well prepared and her delivery was very good. She's very funny. Rue talks about all the girls who got sent away. She says them all, and we're like, I remember her. And the pit crew wheel in Away suitcase. Do you use Away suitcases?
No. I
They're
use.
great.
Are they? Okay, because I'm always
Yes.
looking for a good new suitcase. Because as you know, we go through them. But I found this.
From dance rehearsals
Yeah.
to photo shoots.
To photo shoot.
So you do love them.
I do love them. I've upgraded my whole fleet. And,
Okay.
And you can keep them forever.
Okay.
And if a wheel breaks off, like if the airport breaks it off,
Right.
you literally email them and they send you a wheel replacement kit and you just unscrew the pieces and put the new one back in.
Okay. I'm going to look into it.
Away suitcases. No, I don't even think we do ads for them anymore.
No, we used to.
Yeah, we did. But like
Do you really like
love
it?
them.
Okay. Good to know.
So the girls get their away suitcases and they are packed with materials from their sisters to create a festive look that says party. I'm triggered.
Yeah.
Party.
That definitely
I don't
was
find
a
that funny.
throwback.
I don't find that funny. I was going through emotional distress on the show and Katya said, party.
Party.
That was cruel of her to do to you.
Yeah.
Let's call it out.
And I was being completely reasonable that day. I was being so level-headed, fair.
What I love about you on the show, Alaska, is I like that you have the potential to be, this is going to sound horrible, broken. And because you are so cool, calm, and collected, truly, as we all know. But there's a point where even Alaska can break. And I like that. It's kind of like a powder keg.
They pushed me to
They did.
the precipice.
We did a live show once where I forget what it was, but there was something wrong. And I was like, ooh, I've never seen this side of her before.
Monster.
There was some stomping around backstage, and I don't remember what it was, though.
Probably
it was
something very trivial.
It was something like technical, like maybe microphones, or I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had someone taken her Coca-Cola?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a thing?
That was a theatrical tantrum. That wasn't like a real one. That was like,
you were
I'm
in
doing
the
a
theater.
bit. There's cameras, like that, the Coca-Cola one. But like, no, the beast lives within me and she comes out often.
Which is good because it creates a little, a little excitement, a little, there's suspense going on. I'm always waiting for you to explode.
Everyone's on edge at all times.
Big Dipper's shivering over there.
Get ready for Bridezilla.
Oh, really?
Oh. No, I'm
There's a lot of
relaxed at my wedding.
upcoming weddings, and I'm like, oh, well, that should be the reality show. Follow the drag queen
drag
brides.
weddings. The real drag weddings.
World of Wonder. Hello, obvious spinoff.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
Whose suitcase would you have wanted out of these drag suitcases? Away luggage suitcases.
I would probably, which is going to sound funny because I obviously come from an alt underground, boogery, fun, drag world. But I thought Vita was so brilliant and her drag was so gorgeous.
So good.
That even if you are a clown and you know you're a clown and you've done camp drag your whole life, you still want to look beautiful and you still aspire.
Yeah.
So I think I would have wanted hers.
What was in it? I don't remember.
Kenya wore it, so it was like red velvets
The
and
red.
ruffles
Oh,
and all
yeah,
those
yeah.
flowers. Remember, she was pulling out all those flowers.
Oh yeah.
She came prepared.
Red
Yeah,
velvet,
but
if you
I guess I
please.
was answering more like based on what I thought would be in the suitcase
Oh,
rather
right.
than what actually
actually was
like
in.
whose I would have chosen just based on who they were. Who would you have
Well, I
chosen?
want to know that too.
Yeah.
Like if you knew all this. All
If
the
I knew all this
sequences.
stuff, I don't know.
Who was
I don't-
good? I liked fucking Darlene, and I'm like a huge Darlene Mitchell fan.
Me too.
I thought she was good. We'll get to it but like I like that fucking zebra.
Oh, that was great. I mean, look, yeah, you've got some Darlene action going on.
And they were like, "How could she do this to you, sabotage?" But it's like you could make something out of that.
I thought her look was. I actually thought she was going to be in the very top.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
They can only use materials in the suitcases. Safety pin gate.
Yeah.
Dun dun. Girl, what is your take on the safety
So
pin?
I have
ism?
questions
Okay.
to you as someone who's been on the set. Obviously, the story producers and people are probably eating this all up. Do
Yes.
the judges know, or are they really blind? So I felt like the judges, if they wanted it to be an issue with the judges, they would have coached them to be like, by the way, she used all these safety pins that weren't in the suitcase. So my assumption is that the producers let the judges review it the way they did so that the girls would go in on her. But I also kind of feel like in fairness to the girls, it was a critique that made sense.
Yeah.
She did ultimately completely alter what she had.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think the judges are not blind at all to anything, but they pretend like they are.
That's what I was
I
wondering.
heard there was
Okay.
something going on in the workroom. Girl, you know what's going on. It's written on your thing.
Right.
I think they probably brief them ahead of time, or they literally give them a thing that's like, this person's high, this person's medium, this person.
Right.
I think.
No, it makes
I
sense.
don't know for
Yeah.
sure. But I think they were like, yeah, you should probably really like, oh my God, wasn't Discord's look amazing? You should tell
they
her
knew it
that
would
she did
rile
so
the
good.
girls.
You should tell her you love the safety pins. Because all they want at all times is girls to fight with each other.
Right, of
Because
course.
if they don't, then there's, then I guess the show is unwatchable, which I don't.
Actually, that's
fully
one of the
believe
things
in
I've
that.
enjoyed the most about this season is that there's less of that.
Right.
I'm really enjoying that part of it. But when they, have to ask the question that they all know is coming, and Rue even
Mhm.
says it, who should get sent home and why,
Yeah.
that, of course, how do you not have drama? So, yeah, the safety pin thing, interesting. I mean, what do you think in general of Discord? Because I am fascinated. I
She's-
am just so,
Yeah.
to me, she's, very talented,
She is.
clearly has an interesting point of view.
Mhm.
And what I like is that she's such an outsider. She
Yeah.
feels like something that, this is going to sound, and I mean this as a compliment, a queen that I would have known 25 years ago,
Uh-huh.
if that makes sense, who worked at Hot Topic. And,
Sure.
and is really kind of like making work on a different, I don't know. She's fascinating.
Yeah, she really is. And she's like such a sweetheart
Yes.
in real life. Like,
Oh, you
is
know her.
lovely and what we've like worked together
Right.
like here and there. But like she's lovely. And yes, it is an interesting journey watching her like walk through this. And she's like, well, I'm pretty sure I'm in the top every single time.
I know.
I'm pretty sure this is it, guys.
I kind of love it. I
Yes,
actually
why
really
not?
enjoying watching her. And I love the way that they've leaned into her oddity, like as far as like the walk goes. The Discord cam is so funny.
It's so funny, and
Yeah.
everyone does it. Every viewing party you go to, there's a Discord
Yeah.
contest.
Oh, okay, amazing.
Yes. Who cares about the safety pins? They are so loosey goosey about this kind of thing. Like, come on, what? Who
Yeah.
cares?
I mean,
Let her
this
use
is what
safety
I was
pins.
thinking. And I was impressed that every single look was so good that they had to get nitpicky.
Mm-hmm.
And as someone who never makes my own stuff, that's why I could never really succeed on Drag Race, because they're not going to have a challenge where they say, write and direct a movie or produce a mega event, with 20,000 drag queens, and write a show. Like, that's where I,
They should do that.
but
kind of
you know what I mean?
show.
Like, so I could not make an outfit.
Yeah.
I have costume designers that work with me. I
Right.
would at least know to go and learn how to do it. I was so impressed by what they all created
Yeah.
that I thought they're in this horrible position where the safety pins are like grasping for straws at
Right.
this point. Yeah.
It's the one thing. And it's a difficult question to answer. Who do you want to go home when everybody's friends? So, like, there's this one technicality, and that's the reason. And so that's why they all said her.
Right.
Drama.
I mean,
Don't
it
we
would
love it?
suck to be her and have every single person say your name.
Yeah, it would.
I mean, that would be horrible.
But they also don't listen to. I don't know why they asked this question. I guess for drama. They don't listen to the advice.
Clearly.
The girls always say, this cunt over here. And everyone piles on the one person. That person is never the bottom because they're going to
Right.
create drama for more episodes.
Yes.
My favorite part of this episode was Darlene's bag of wigs.
Oh my God. That was drag joy. And
Yes.
that was actually the kind of thing that I've really been enjoying about this season.
Yeah.
I feel like as reality TV, you know, especially American reality television, went into this sort of like, we're going to amp up the villains, we're going to amp up the drama, we're going to amp up the cruelty and the meanness and
Fighting, screaming,
you know, the
crying.
Rolaska talks. And I felt like this, I'm totally kidding. This is what queens get to do. We get to tease each other. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's the language of love.
Yeah, Dipper, we're never having her back. Okay. No. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like this season feels like they're enjoying each other.
Totally.
And that moment with those little wigs, you realized
So fun.
they're enjoying each other. And it's I thought it was a joy to watch.
It was great. And it's one of the reasons I miss the mini challenges because on Drag Race, it used to be you have 10 minutes to get into fucked up drag.
Yes.
And that was like more fun to me than like you're wearing a designer outfit and your wig was rhinestoned and packed in a perfect thing. Like, no, pick up the trash on the ground and make a thing up.
Agreed.
That's my favorite kind of drag.
Agreed.
Yeah. And I also think Boom Boom Pow, I hope it is the finale song.
That was fun. That was a fun, you know, weird diatribe that kind of like, I have to say, I think that moment too, really, I understood Jane Don't better.
Yeah.
Where it was kind of like, oh, you're really, really fun. And, you know, at one point she says, you know, she's in her head all the time.
Yeah.
And you realize like, oh, she is actually, when I would like to hang out with, I would actually like to hang out with all of them.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've all seen 18 seasons of Drag Race.
Mhm.
That's rare to feel like
Right.
I want to be friends with all these girls.
Totally.
I really am enjoying watching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially that Jane Don't moment with her you know description of how she'd freak out.
She
was
loves
so
this
fun.
random Black Eyed Peas song, and I would love if it was on the finale of Drag Race. Anyway,
Yeah.
why don't we take a break?
Okay.
We'll be right back.
I like that boom boom pow. Them chickens jacking my style. They try to copy my
Fashion,
swagger.
fashion,
I'm on that
giving, fashion. So on the main stage, we have RuPaul, but first,
Mhm.
we have to talk about ourselves.
Okay. Yes.
So what are you like giving? You look fabulous. You look kind of macabre.
Thank you. I thought I would, you know, kind of do. It's not really, you know, a full-on horror look, but it's sort of what I would consider to be a general Peaches, sort of a Morticia-y, you know, kind of flowing,
These
sort of
sleeves.
witchy thing, but paired with a new style of hair I'm doing, which I feel like it's 80s soap opera.
I love it.
Do you like it? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The bang should be above the head at all times.
Exactly.
Don't cover the makeup.
No, you can't. I mean, when you're wearing Bozo the Clown eyebrows, you need to show it off. I like to show it off.
Show it
Yeah.
off.
And what about you?
Well, I was like watching the runway and I like to sort of do like a takeoff of somebody usually, but I was like, I'm not like the gaggiest thing for me was RuPaul's workroom suit. I love RuPaul in a pink suit. And
Yes.
she had on this kind of black and white like blouse with it. And I also love Darlene's zebra print. So I did like a combination of them.
I
That was my
really like
inspiration.
your look, and I'm wondering, as you famously just had a successful garage sale,
Yes.
how soon will it be before you go, fuck, I wish I had that such and such, or has it already happened?
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, that's good. So
I-
you've selected wisely.
Get rid of it all. I'm ready to do it again because we have to clear out the storage unit.
Okay, well,
Get rid of it.
my biggest fear was I used to get rid of things all the time, and then a year later I would regret,
Yeah.
some show would come up and it'd be like, oh, I wish I had that giant paper mache volcano.
Totally.
Yeah.
Speaking of giant paper mache volcanoes, RuPaul on the runway. What do you think of her look? Fringe.
First of all, I rarely don't think RuPaul looks amazing.
Yeah.
And for as much drag as she has to present year after year after
I know.
year after year, I really kind of am astounded at how incredible she always looks. Now, we know it takes a village.
A team
But-
of scientists.
But the reality of it is, it's gorgeous, always
Yeah.
consistently gorgeous. I love the color of the gown.
Mhm.
I love the cut. I love the leg, and I love the hair.
With that hair with this dress is juicy and delicious. And
It's a little Halloweeny. Do you know what I
She
mean?
knew
Like
you were
that
going to
sort
be
of
here.
Yeah, it's like that
Yeah.
orange sort of tone with the purple. I love it.
Willam, if Willam was here, she'd say the hair should be bigger, which I usually agree with, but this is like variety. Like we were just watching season 3 the other day, just for like fun.
Yeah.
And RuPaul was in this very flat sort of hair, but it's like you sometimes need that as variety to appreciate the huge
I agree.
stuff.
I agree. And yeah, if you always wear the exact same size hair, then we don't appreciate it
Exactly.
nearly as much. And I'm going to talk like you.
These nails, RuPaul has nails on, but she doesn't have them on later when she goes,
Ooh. And what's that famous saying about nails? Do you remember how it goes?
if you're not wearing nails, Nene Coco will steal your lunch money. Okay!
Damn, bitch. Oh my God, that was vicious.
Thank you. I know.
Jesus.
You look like a mechanical engineer.
See, it's all about the delivery and the reaction.
And the reaction really gives it. Michelle looking beautiful. I mean, she looks like a lady from A League of Their Own, doesn't she?
Actually, you're right. Kind of like she's giving Madonna from League of Their Own. And she really kind of looks like a work of art. And I mean that like a 50s illustration from a poster or something.
So pretty.
Yeah.
So gorgeous. Carson Kressley is doing black and white.
Yeah.
And fucking Iman.
Unreal.
Here today.
Unreal.
What privilege.
Yeah. Just, I mean, icon, legend, gorgeous, trailblazer.
Yeah.
And I mean, you see people like her and go, how? Because, especially in a world like we're in LA right now, right? We all know what the standard surgeries, look like. Everyone
Mhm.
kind of starts to look similar.
Yeah.
But when I see someone like Iman or Cassandra Peterson
Mm-hmm.
or Rue, who whatever work they've done is so incredible that they look like they did.
They look
You
like
know what I mean? They
themselves.
look like themselves.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I mean, who knows? I don't know if she's had any work done, but
Nothing.
yeah.
She just drinks a lot
What
of
do you
water.
like? What do you think of the gown?
I think it's really cool. And it's a pantsuit, which
Oh,
is
it is
even
a pantsuit.
cooler.
You realize it when they do the
She knows what she's doing. My God. And those two matching crazy kakarakas here? What even
Unreal.
is that?
Did you? So I don't know if this was on. It must have been on Untucked because I did watch the Untucked. She goes and visits them,
Mm-hmm.
and what I loved was, this was unexpected. Someone asks her about walking or her favorite show to see or walk. I think probably to enjoy, and she says Thierry Mugler.
Mugler.
And I was like, what? And I loved that.
Yeah.
I loved, and then she has this amazing quote about, what was it? Not glamour, something.
Elegance.
Elegance.
Too much elegance
Is vulgar.
Vulgar.
It was so great. Yeah, genius.
Girl, and didn't she say back in the olden days, someone asked her, what do you think about when you're walking the runway? And she said, Africa.
I mean, icon.
That's so cunt.
Yeah, beyond.
And in the event that I do have to walk a runway, which happens every now and then, I often think of Africa.
You
And it
should.
works.
Yeah, that's
It works.
yeah.
The runway category is triggering for me.
Yeah.
Party.
Party.
You know what? I'm done.
Did you
out
you
of
two ever
here.
resolve that? Do you hang on to it, or have you
I-
forgiven her?
I put a bag of feces on her front porch.
Lit it on fire?
And yes, and it was on
When you rang the
fire.
doorbell?
And I rang the doorbell and I ran away. And since then, we've been even.
Yeah. That's why she smells.
She kept it.
She stomped
She
on that
kept the
shit.
bag of stomped shit.
She carries it around. Yeah.
I love this.
Love the hair. Actually, I feel like it's a little bit of a shape that I'm trying to work. I love the. It's tubular. It's 80s. It's
Yes.
so smart, and her references. Her references all season have been the closest thing to. Of course, every season I go, who's the, even though they're not from San Francisco because they never have San Francisco girls on, I'm always like, who's giving San Francisco drag?
Yeah.
And Darlene is the clear, winner for me this season. She's the
Yeah.
most. Her point of view is the most like ours.
Totally. Kind of a wacko.
Yeah.
Well, very much a wacko. And I love this. I did agree with their note that you should have put the zebra print in the shoe just because that's so 80s to have the black legging with a fucking white pump or something.
Agreed.
But I loved this. I thought it was one of the strongest ones.
I agree. I actually thought she'd be in the top.
Discord Adams is going to an end of the world party.
I loved this. I actually loved them all. I really loved this because of what she got and what she did with it.
Yeah.
And I think when someone fights to, there's the being true to your character to your detriment on this show, where clearly, you're going to suffer if you don't take the judge's advice and change your eye makeup or whatever they're criticizing you for. But then there's also the part of me that, goes, she turned this shit into something that was so her character, so punk rock.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess, it seems like there was maybe not enough clarity on the rules.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still, at the end of this episode, I'm like, I don't know what the rules were.
And you know what? Looking at this in the wide, and of course the whole episode was about fucking safety pins, but looking at it in the wide, safety pins don't really make that much of a difference. If you were to delete them and she maybe used black threading or dental floss or whatever she had to do to keep it all together, you would still have the sparkle of this necklace. You'd still have the sparkle of all this fabric. It would still be fierce without the safety pins. So I think the scandal was kind of for nothing. And I think she looks fucking cool.
It was because they were all good. That was the thing. They needed something, right? And then the real scandal is this image of Rue with no thumbnail. Shocking. Oh, no.
Not doing drag anymore.
It's so weird because as soon as you pop that nail off, I just saw a man sitting across
the
the table.
The
I was like,
illusion
what?
broke.
I was kind of like, that's unbelievable. All of a sudden, I just saw your man face.
Oh,
Now she's back.
So much better. So different. So different.
That was scary.
Juicy Love Dion is going to a Miami Beach party. Oh.
Loved it.
Harem. A harem pant. Okay.
I loved it. You don't love it?
It's like a fun sort of, if you're doing Vicky Sue Robinson at brunch kind of song. Like, this is a tipping number outfit.
Okay.
You can get through the audience really easy. It kind of has some sassy movements with the cutouts. I'm sort of understanding why she wears her short little no wigs all season.
Oh.
Because she's always in like the tiniest pixie or like a helmet or like
true.
a no wig. And I get it because she looks like somebody else. She looks like Olivia Lux in this hair. This is classic Olivia Lux hair. And so I think her, like, part of her identity is like, look at this. Don't look at all this because this is sickening.
Interesting.
So I get it. They're like, show us variety. Wear big hips. And she did.
Yeah.
And she still looks fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like the harem pant. I thought it was like, and I also thought it was a reference that it seems like she's a little clueless because of her age. I mean, I say that with love.
Do you think she knew who Iman was?
I don't know, but she's kind of admitted a lot of what she hasn't known, right? And so I actually think it's endearing that this baby queen goes on the show who's clearly talented. I mean, anytime she's had to perform, you're like, wow,
incredible.
you have star quality.
Yeah.
But this to me feels like a reference, and maybe I'm just so old that I only see like, Disco and Studio 54 and, but maybe this is, come back fully. But I actually thought this was a really good reference.
I don't live for the shoe with this outfit. I know this is a Peaches Christ special that she's
It is.
wearing.
Yes, it
Is this the exact? I mean, yours has a peep toe though.
Well,
doesn't it?
now, so I used to always wear a strap. No, mine
Strap.
is more of a Frankenfurter platform. But yes, it's like this, except that it would be a sandal.
Yeah.
And I got rid of the straps because it's too hard to do on the road by yourself. And I've been doing a lot of gigs where I have to get ready and just hit the stage, you know.
Same.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easier to take them on and off too.
Because you want them off right away.
Mama, the second I get off the stage, the shoe comes off. And if you're strapped into
Yeah.
even if I have Jess helping me, it still is like I have to sit
You have to
down or
wait.
lean
And also those
like it's a
little
whole
tiny
thing.
holes with the little
Oh.
tiny piece of metal that has to get in there.
No.
No, so I've gotten rid of the straps.
I know that it cuts down on our high energy dance moves that we can do, not having those straps, but
Yeah.
like that's the sacrifice.
If you're ever wondering why I gave up all my death drops and cartwheels, so my shoes don't fly off.
Yeah. Jane Doe is giving Grammys after party.
I have to say, aesthetically, I feel like she is the queen whose looks are that I'm the most jealous of
Yeah.
consistently. Like that thing, the beige look with the fur collar, that was just unreal. You
Out
know,
of hand.
out of hand. So I
Completely.
really, really like her aesthetic. And once again, this whole thing was a surprise, especially when you look at what she got in that box.
Girl.
I mean, this person's just very, very talented.
She's nuts. I
Yeah.
could see you wearing this.
I would love to wear this. I mean,
Top to toe.
most of her looks are things that I would absolutely kill to have.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's, you know, because I like the regional aspect of drag, and I feel like she's a great Seattle representation.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
She looks good. I like it.
Well, the cinch is amazing too. I mean, that's the other thing. Like the silhouette is great, and the layers
Crazy.
around the cinch. Yeah.
it's really it's a feat. Nini Coco. You look like a technical engineer from the psych ward, mama. Okay.
She's definitely
If-
not giving engineer here.
If you add a Laganja sound at the end
Oh,
of things, that really helps to make it funny.
Yeah.
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 She's smart.
Look, well, you perfected the Laganja. I mean, you took Laganja beyond Laganja. When was that you did that with the walking in forest and all that?
Like when she was on
It was
TV,
one of my
like the
favorite
first
videos.
time.
Oh my God, I watched that so many times. This look was one where, you know how they showed it in the shot in the workroom?
And Darlene was like, that's going to be crazy. That looks kooky.
I agreed.
Mhm.
You know, on the dress form, I thought it looked like a hot mess. And then she comes out on the runway and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it looks fabulous.
Yeah, it does.
She totally owned it and made it work.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm trying to picture different hair. Just because like a ponytail, look, it's beautiful and it's long and it's silky, but I just want it to go out like this and be like
yeah.
a little bit like bigger. It looks like thin to me.
I see that. I totally see that.
jack it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, this is fun. And what a weird fucking fabric to be inherited. Is it parachuting ballerina?
Yeah.
Or something?
And that's the thing. This is the kind of fabric where you could just sort of get it and say, well, I quit.
Well,
you know,
I'm
you
fucked.
you just go to the car, call an Uber, you know. But she made it work.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Mikey Meeks, the après ski party.
This one also impressed me because conceptually it is not something I would have thought of with this. Do you think it was the tones of blues that she was thinking, oh, I feel like it's icy or glacial? Like I don't know how she saw this fabric and decided ski party, but she did, and it works.
I think she wasn't originally going to do it. She was originally
Oh.
going to do like Charlie XCX and be
Right.
like, you know, kind of scoochy party girl. But she was like, I'm gonna give it a time and place,
Yeah.
which I think was really smart of her. And I like when queens on this show think on their feet and make decisions in the moment, because I think that's where the magic comes out.
And that's one of the things I've been enjoying about this season.
Yeah.
I feel like they've gotten back to a little more of that spontaneity and kind of
Yes.
putting the girls in these situations where we have to see them be creative. And what's great is they're rising to the challenge.
Yeah. So chic. Oh my God, Michelle kept saying chic. That is the chicest wind chime. Jamie Lee, that outfit is so chic. The navy blue with the black is just a very chic storyline. And this reminded me of, because my favorite thing to do is compare current Drag Race to the first 3 seasons
I'm
of
trying
Drag
not
Race.
to do that. I decided coming on your show today.
Go ahead.
Right, I was like,
Go ahead.
because of course you
Should we
know
say
that
it on
you
3?
know that I see a Dela, I see a Jinx, I can say all
Sure.
this stuff.
Manila.
This is Manila.
Ah,
I just saw Manila, girl. That's a reference from All Stars 1, which I'll let you watch, and you could get back to me on that one. Yes, because Manila did this kind of muff and the snow thing, and black hair, and so I immediately think Manila. But this is like the sort of 2026, ification of a Manila classic. I love it.
I love also consistently her beat week after
The
week
mug.
after week.
Muggy
the
Meeks.
mug. First of all, she's got that structure,
Yeah.
right? Like you see her and you go, okay, that's a face for drag.
Betty Davis eyes, honey.
Gorgeous. But
Yeah.
then the way that she does her makeup is I love that it's so theatrical and big, because
Yeah.
she really actually doesn't need to wear a lot of makeup.
She could be
you
a
know?
little fish stick,
She
but
could.
she drags it.
I love the drag. Yeah.
I live. Can you please her? The question remains. Can you please her?
I love this too. I mean, this is so, it's so disco. It's giving so many things that I love. And what's hilarious is that she had this skill set all along.
Girl,
Like what?
she's been hiding
Why
her
though?
skills. I think she just panicked and ran out of time and
Right.
didn't manage herself well. But she's like, you know what? I got a box of fabric. I have to use it. And goddamn, she did.
It's awesome.
It's very beautifully done. This looks like it would be fun to wear.
This looks like something she commissioned and someone spent weeks. Yeah, exactly.
Getting tips.
Do you know that I'm so old that I grew up in an era where we didn't take tips? That was not a thing that I grew up doing. I'm that old.
What
Wait,
did you do?
What?
That was not a thing at Tranny Shack. That
Oh yeah, nobody was tipping there.
I mean, I didn't understand that was part of drag culture until I left San Francisco, well into like 15 years of being a drag performer. Because
You were like, what the fuck?
no one tipped us. And when it started happening to me, I was so confused. And they were trying to put money in my hands, and I was kind of like,
You're like
what's going
offended.
on?
Like what?
What kind of? Because I think we thought of our numbers as like little works of art, where we were
Yes.
telling a story,
Theatrical.
and so it was kind of like, why are you giving me money? I am performing. Can't you see that I'm performing?
Yeah. You wouldn't go up to stage like at a Broadway show and be like,
That's where I think we were. That's where we were coming from. Yeah.
yeah. No, totally. Tranny Shack, no, you couldn't tip there because people have like a chainsaw coming
Exactly.
out, and then this guy is
Yes, yes,
shitting water
exactly.
out of his ass
That's
on your
right.
tits, and
Yeah.
your tits are full of goldfish.
That's
like,
right.
It's not a tipping.
Well, that's the drag
Place.
world I grew up in.
Yeah.
And I remember going to, Delta, friend of the podcast.
Yeah.
I remember going to, I forget what it's called, but it's in Palm Springs. And I saw a show with her and Morgan and Chad. And it was like Tropicana or something, like where,
Okay.
I don't know. It was something in Palm Springs. And I was blown away by
Money.
the fact that, like, literally, sometimes they never got on stage.
Mm-hmm.
They would just walk
Money.
around and literally just go up to people and just take the money. And I was like, why have I not been doing drag like this all along?
Yeah.
So brilliant.
Yeah.
I was waiting for some bitch to hand me $40 at the end of the night
I know.
if I was lucky.
Can you please her? She looks great. She did great. And so now comes the question. This is the moment.
Yes.
This is the moment where we decide first our biggest dispute of the week. So this
Okay.
means who's your gutterella? Who's the diva who just flopped
This is
for you?
This is really tough because, and if we were doing other episodes, it would be much easier. I truly, and I know it sounds like it's because I'm maybe being recorded or something and don't want to
Which
upset
you are.
anyone. I am, but I would say it. I don't have a least favorite because of the challenge. But if you put a gun to my head, and I
I have a gun
I know.
here.
You
is
borrowed
loaded.
Willam's gun
Yes, I did.
after you shot her hairdresser.
So
I mean, you wouldn't want to shoot your hairdresser.
Now you're going to shoot me. Okay,
brought to you by the NRA.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Race
Oh,
Chaser.
boy.
I'm not going to choose Discord because I think that would be too easy because I would just be falling in line with the other, folks. So I'm going to say, and this is only because of purely having to look at it now as what I personally don't care for as much. I would say probably Nene only because, but I'm so impressed by what she did with what she got that I feel bad saying that. But it's the only one that, like, if I were going to rank them in order of what I would want to wear or what I would be excited about, that's probably the one I'd be the least excited about.
Yes. And I feel the same way because when everybody like technically did a very good job, everybody looks great.
They did.
But looking down this line of what I would wear and would look good on me, Nene Coco, no, I don't want to wear that.
And
I would never. There's what occasion?
And that's the other reason where
A hot air balloon.
you and I can
festival?
both say, yeah, you win the Gutterella. But
yes,
you also win the fact that, like, bitch, you did that. Like, you made it work.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I would really kind of feel guilty saying it because it's like she sold that.
She did.
Hideous. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
She sold that hideous garment.
She looked great despite that horrible.
It's really
ghastly.
the fabric. Yeah, I mean, she had no control over it. So good for her.
But also, like, I'm not gonna cover this, and I'm not gonna wear big bell sleeve. Like, it's the opposite of what I would typically wear, and
You
that's
like
the
to
only
show it
reason I
off.
chose. So, collarbones,
I
collarbones,
cover
the musical.
everything. Out of drag, I'm basically Big Dipper. I am.
see it.
It's basically, like, if I removed one fingernail right now, boom. Exactly.
Oh my god. So now this is the moment where we choose our top salute of the week. And so what
Okay.
we're going to do is we're going to write down our top
Okay.
salute of the week. And if we both choose the same person, they win a fabulous prize.
Wow.
Now, what is the fabulous prize, you're asking?
Yes. What is it?
Well, firstly, I'm feeling very in an anus mood lately. There may be a reason for that. You never know. But we have these in stock from forever ago.
That is amazing.
Wow.
It's the album art from my first album, Anus.
A V-neck.
A V-neck. That
V-neck.
tells you when it came out.
Yeah.
These are very vintage, very old, and I love them. And we found some in back stock. And so we're going to give away one of those today.
But, not saying this just because I'm here. There have been a bazillion drag albums in the world, and there are like 3 or 4 that I listen to the way I would listen to The Cure, Depeche Mode, because I'm a child of the 80s,
Mhm.
and that album I work out. Believe it or not, I work out sometimes. I still put on your album to this day, and as you know, I loved featuring your songs in a few of my shows.
Yes.
So yes, that album is killer. In fact, if you find an XL, would you set it aside? For
Oh,
me, dear?
yes.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
definitely.
I would love to have that.
And if you're out there and you want to get one of these, there's only a few left. You can go to alaskathunderfuck.com. I also want to throw in the Alaska Thunderfuck Blue Fuzzy Bucket hat. Now, these have been the season favorite. A few of the girls have gotten them already. And we still have some stock left at alaskathunderfuck.com. And you know what? Why not? The Race Chaser necklace. These are available on mybestjudymerch.com. So you can get, last year we sold one of those the whole year. So we're trying to,
She didn't advertise.
we're trying to up that
I do-
number.
They came out years ago.
I
She
love
didn't
that.
advertise.
Last year we sold one. That was like
one singular.
Well.
But to win the prizes, we have to choose the same person.
Okay.
This is
And this is
hard.
basically like Best in Show award, right?
Well, yeah.
Like, are we including
your
the-
favorite?
But are just the outfit, or we're including like
Just the outfit.
so not
Look.
not the reads, nothing the library.
No,
okay,
yeah.
just the outfit.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna reveal on 3. 1, 2, 3. Darlene Mitchell.
Oh no, I
you
said
chose
Jane don't.
Well, both beauties.
I
their own
I would
right.
say this though. Darlene was a very very close second.
I know
It's just that
hard.
between the two, that look of Jane's is something I would put in my closet today.
Totally.
And wear the shit out of it.
I see that. Well, maybe next week we'll have a match and the girls will win a prize.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, that concludes our fashion segment, the Runway Rundown. So let's take a break and we'll be right back. The judges give their critiques,
Mhm.
and they are no help as usual. They pass the job on to us, is what they've done.
Yes.
They don't have to say anything negative. Michelle, every now and then, will be like, meh. And that's considered being a villain on TV now.
Right.
But they pass it off to us to be like, she looks gutter. But they didn't say anything bad about anybody.
They really didn't. I mean, but in a sense, this was a week where it was kind of like justified.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, those girls were given, I mean, how much time do they actually have, Alaska? They're given those suitcases. And how much time
Yeah.
before that is turned around and on the runway?
I don't know. I think it's different now. I mean, it's at
Okay.
least like 3 hours.
I mean, that's
like
insane.
on camera, and then I think things close down.
Well,
and
they
then
have
you
talked
get,
about they're working overnight, which
Yeah.
I noticed this year.
yeah,
Right? They'll say Athena one time said, I stayed up all night working on this.
yeah,
So they must have access to their stuff, you know.
yeah. They like cameras are gone, and like it's not union time, but they
They can work on it.
allow them to work on stuff.
Even still, even if they had 3 days, which we know they did not,
They indeed did not.
that runway
I know
for
it's
all
nuts.
of them was extraordinary. And that's where you go, okay, well, this makes sense that this would be what are they, the top 7 now?
Yeah,
Yeah, it makes sense. They all looked great. So, I mean, in fairness to the judges, I kind of get it.
yeah. I was surprised that they said that, you know, Juicy Love Dion in the past has been like, will you help me with this? Can you help me with this?
Mhm.
And this week she said, no, I'm just going to do it myself.
Yeah, apparently they all did their own thing.
And she ended up looking really, really good.
She did. Yeah.
Yes, that was impressive to me.
Here's a question for you. Are they getting help that we don't see? Not from each other, but from, do you know what I mean? Like,
no,
is someone coming in and they have access to PAs who can, you know,
no
help them pattern something? Or so it's incredible.
No,
It's really
it
amazing.
is.
Yeah.
Michelle asks Kenya, who helped you?
Yeah,
This
she
is
did.
that shady drag
Yeah.
question. Alyssa used to be famous for this. She would be like, oh, your makeup looks really good tonight. Who painted you? It's like a compliment slap.
You shady bitch!
Love it. Yeah, and then Iman says when someone looks like they're having fun, it's fun.
Well, that's the secret to my success. I mean, my God, you know, my shows, I mean, you've been in them. The fucking walls fall down.
Yeah.
But I always tell the cast, you know, is if we look like we're having fun, if we roll with it, then the audience will enjoy it.
And then I go backstage and throw a tantrum.
There was
I
one-
ruined the
there
whole,
was
I
one
ruined the whole
time,
spirit of
yeah.
the whole thing. Yeah.
But I forget what the tantrum was about.
I really don't know. I don't have a lot of memories. Who should go home tonight and why? The famous question. And literally everyone except Discord says Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I think obviously we all know that for the girls, it's less about the one night, right? It's
Mhm.
cumulative. There's no way that those girls on stage aren't thinking of their entire experience.
Yeah.
And in that way, I would say that of the people that are remaining, I probably would have chosen Discord as well. Not
Yeah.
because I'm not fascinated by her or don't think she's talented. She's actually one of the people I'd probably buy a ticket to see first.
Right.
But in the overall kind of way of the show, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's sort of like they're almost to the end here.
Yeah.
So you do start to look around and see like you literally haven't won a challenge yet. So like
Yeah.
it would be unfair of you to advance to the final and not, somebody
And when you
else.
think of some of the girls that have already left, it's kind of bananas. Like,
It's
where you kind of
so
go, oh, wait,
nuts.
she's here, but
Vita
Vita is
not
gone?
here.
what is the entire season, I just thought Vita was going to be,
Final.
yeah, of course.
Finalist.
Didn't you think so?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. I was also surprised by Darlene being safe, as well as Mikey and Nini.
Mm.
I thought Darlene, this was her week. I thought she was going to finally get her win, and it's fine. It's fine. I get it. Jane did a feat of science. And no one is in the bottom this week. So there's a lip sync for the win. And I was a little lukewarm about this episode. I was like, yeah, it's an episode of Drag Race. But when they announced the lip sync song feels like another one by Patti LaBelle. Did you know Patti LaBelle is my #1 artist on streaming?
No.
Years in a row.
Amazing.
I love Patti LaBelle.
Well, I mean, what's not to love?
And this song is great, and these girls did so good. What did you think of the lip sync?
I was surprised by the decision. And I am a massive Jane Don't fan now watching this. I also came across her social media. She put out a video about her being annoying, which I loved. I love that sort of like, sense of, I just think Jane Don't is brilliant. Whether she wins the season or not, I am a fan. That being said, I didn't necessarily think she won this. So, I don't know.
The edit, the camera was showing Kenya so much. And I'm like,
and she was knowing her words, which has been a critique, So I thought that this was going to be her redemption lip sync.
Yeah. You know what I think tipped it is sometimes in a song, there's the chorus and then the singer does a thing off of the chorus.
True.
And if you lip sync the chorus, it doesn't show that you know the song intimately as well.
Right.
If you don't know every single like ad lib that Patti LaBelle is doing, which Jane Don't was doing more of toward the end of the song. So I think that's what tipped it.
And I bet for Rue, who actually mentioned it in either an earlier episode, but she clocked actually Kenya, right? Doing a lip sync to the chorus rather than the lead vocal.
Yeah.
So that actually is a really astute observation, Alaska, because you're right. Like that would bug her.
And I know RuPaul. We have met at least 3 times.
You know her in the biblical sense.
I know.
Let's start rumors.
RuPaul and I are lovers.
Yes.
But I know that RuPaul looks for the idiosyncrasies of a song.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she made this weird noise at this point, or the production did a weird thing on this song. She grabs onto those as to why she loves a song. So if you skip over one, she's like, oh, no.
And specifically a Patti LaBelle banger.
Patricia LaBelle,
which is like, for example, did you ever know Nikki Starr, Heclena's drag mother? She was an incredible, trans gospel singing drag performer who would do Patti LaBelle and nailed every breath, and every little, and would do the live performances and get the call out. You know what I mean? And that kind of drag is so intricate and so you have to be so rehearsed. And I think you're right. I think that's where and now I take it back. Now I actually do understand why Jane won, because that is actually a big deal.
And that's what RuPaul fucking likes.
And especially if you're there watching versus the way we watch it, which is being edited.
Right.
RuPaul was probably really honing in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Jane Don't wins $5,000 plus a brand new set of luggage, courtesy of Away Luggage.
It's apparently amazing.
Can I get an Iman up in here?
Iman!
Okay. Now, Untucked. Did you watch Untucked?
I did.
I did too. Iman came in. They were all like, she's not coming back here. There's no way Iman is coming
I didn't think
back
she would either.
And she came back and she was drinking champagne. I don't think it was champagne.
What do you think it was?
I think it was sparkling apple juice. I know the color of champagne.
Right.
The glass that they handed her was not champagne, and you could see the color difference when they poured the La Marca Prosecco. Listen, they were like, yes, we'll go get the rest of the bottle from your bottle, Iman. You are not giving Iman La Marca. Anyway, you could see the color difference. Anyway, I'm really obsessed about Prosecco.
That Untucked for me was so great because we got those moments of the girls with Iman.
Yeah.
They were gagging over her advice. And she had good advice. And I loved that she called out Terry Mugler. And then that's where we got the great vulgarity, quote, which honestly, that's all worth watching Untucked for those moments.
Too much elegance is vulgar.
It's fabulous.
That's why we just give just enough elegance here at Race Chaser.
Period.
I mean, Iman and David Bowie. Is there any more iconic couple?
How?
I mean, you know what I mean? When you think about it, it's like, that's
Ridiculous.
pretty, yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the
Oh my God.
podcast.
I feel bad. I feel like I'm sitting in Willam's seat and I haven't said anything truly horrifying.
You should at least talk about cock or,
That's true. Rimming, felching.
Yeah.
What's her favorite sex act? What's she obsessed
Getting
with?
fucked in the ass.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think she's pretty classic.
She
in
one
that
time showed
way.
me her felching straw, which I didn't think was a real thing, but she has it in a little case. And
You're making this up.
no, Willam has a felching straw.
What does it know that much? She
puts
keeps it in her kit.
She keeps it in a
her
little
rig.
kit. Yeah, it's nice. It's cute. Yeah.
It is. Thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having me.
For Race Chaser Au Courant, my name is Alaska.
I'm Peaches Christ.
And we'd love for you to rate and review our show. Write a review. And don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget, you can sign up for Mom Plus and Mom Plus Gold at patreon.com/Mom Plus, where you'll get access to all of our mom shows ad-free, many of them a day early.
Well, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Only Alaska 5000 and at The Peaches Christ.
Yes.
And our Race Chaser account is at Race Chaser Pod. Our Mom Podcast Instagram and TikTok is at Mom Podcasts. And if you're in the UK or Ireland or Amsterdam, catch me in Mink Stole. I've almost forgot what I'm doing. We're heading over there in April, and you can find out all of the information at peacheschrist.com.
What show is it?
My idol worship show that she and I have been doing a version of for like 25 years, and this is our final year. So we're taking it overseas for the first time. And Mink has never performed in London. We're going to London, Newcastle, Manchester, Edinburgh, Dublin, Amsterdam. Anyway, it's going to be a great tour, but go see this living legend while you can. Yeah.
Gosh, iconic. peacheschrist.com. And you know what? If you are behind the Good Pussy paywall, you get a lot of bonus content. And you'll also see full video episodes of this podcast, Race Chaser. So you'll see us doing this.
My God.
I want my nipples to press, but I don't want
One of my favorite things you and I have ever done together is when you played Know Me Malone to my Crystal Connors.
Yeah, that was
You were
really fun.
amazing.
That was really good. Email us, racechaserpodcast@gmail.com. We want to hear from you, so let us know. And we'll be back next week with more discussion, dissection, and dissemination. Give it up for Peaches Christ, everyone.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Alaska Thunderfuck.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for an entertainment and informational purposes only.
RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respected trademark and or copyright holders.
Oh.
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free and get access to all of Mom Podcast's premium content, including weekly episodes of Unplugged, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts and Scott Anderson.
Media and design support by Stone Cold.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Executive produced by Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilia.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
You might have to bleep all this because it's really not painting me in a good light.